Okay. Oh, hello. 20 cars here this week in Tier 4 in ILR. Welcome back to another week. It might rain in a bit, but I am Mackie, and joining me as always is HLG. Good evening.
Good evening.
Not Singapore, unfortunately.
No, it's not.
It's Russia, that's why the intro was kind of quick. That's a terrible joke, I know. But
Get it? Funny joke. Who's first
Yeah,
out? Callum is first out, so we'll follow him on his outlap, I think.
Is it already?
Apologies for my phone there. Is it already raining? Is that what you're about to say?
I thought it was already raining, but it looked like it was for a second, but
I don't think. I don't know. I don't think it's quite enough cloud over for it to.
I wouldn't. Yeah. It's like if it was, then Cesaro wouldn't be on the hards. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I've got.
Anyway,
I'm trying to sort other stuff out with the league. That's I forgot to put tyres on. There we go. Right. Tyres. Yes. This track, in strategy-wise, it's actually relatively easy. Mediums to softs, softs to mediums. So you could see people just going for it in this qualifying session.
You could, yeah, but some people are still doing installation laps or slow bankers on hards, which is totally fine to do.
Yep, I don't blame them. I would still do it, even on this track, to be fair.
Are there any new? There's one new face, I believe, in the Mercedes jam pancakes. Now I'm kind of hungry.
Pancakes.
Oh, thanks for that.
But Callum has started his lap, by the way. So as he goes round turn one, what's not really a turn, let's be honest, but it's classed as turn one into turn two now, as he's going to hit that apex beautifully. He wants to run just over that one. I think he's managed to get away with that one without invalidating. This track is tricky. It's so easy to invalidate around here, as he's coming around the long left-handed kink as he goes into this next right hand. Gets the beautiful run out of there. I haven't seen him change his ERS mode.
Yeah, it tells me he got away with turn 2 there. He briefly went down to 4, but other than that, leaving it largely alone. There's a yellow flag somewhere, but I'm pretty sure that's just someone getting out the way, potentially. Sector 2 and 3 there. Nothing to compare this lap to, so I don't really know where it's going to stand up, but seems to be so far so good for him.
Yeah, I think there's been a couple moments of a little bit of hesitation, but other than that, I think it's been a good lap as he's looking to get a good run out of here. It's alright out of there, actually, to be fair. He's done a good job. You can get a very, very good run out of there, but it takes absolutely nailing it. Cuts that final corner beautifully into the same 1:31.6. That is decent. I don't know who was next, so
it could be anyone at this point.
It's Alex.
Alex Day, by the look of it. Now, Chris Jones disappoints me. He's got a 6 at the end of his gamer score. He needs to sort that out. What a freak! How the? Go check it out. He's got a 6 there. I don't know why.
Wait, what?
His gamer score ends in a 6 and it disappoints me.
Oh. Do you know what disappoints me even more is when there's people who have achievements that are worth 0 gamer score.
Oh, yeah. Jam pancakes, 31-0.
Hey, good
B2, but Jose goes in 31-2 then. Yeah. Good to see Mystic doing well. But here we are on board with Chris. At least I am.
I'm not really sure who I'm going on board with just yet. We'll do Chris. He goes in front of sector. Oh, that looked a little bit dodgy there as he's got the red glitch for me. So I'm going to jump off of him very quickly.
He is.
I'm going to watch Cesaro actually for a minute. He's on those hard tyres. It's about to end Sector 2.
31.5 invalidated by Chris. We're putting P4. Yellow flag somewhere. Oh, that's white.
Oh, yeah,
There's a
there
McLaren
is
in
a
the wall.
McLaren backwards there. Ooh, Zazala nearly clipping the ball as he comes in. He's decided he doesn't want to finish that lap.
He may have just lost too much time when he backed off of the yellow flags or whatever, but anyway, Crazy's just a little bit adventurous with his track limits there. And that's very adventurous.
And
with the line.
yeah.
That's Wait, what? How the hell has he done that?
What, a complete U-turn? Well, bear in mind these people run no traction, Mackie.
No, I just meant how's he? It's a straight. How's he done that? Is my point.
Oh, you know what? That's a very good question, actually.
Let's have a look at Skunk Burner with his invalidated, very slow first lap. See what I can do on lap 2.
Yeah, he's on the hard tyres, so I'm not expecting anything too amazing to start off with.
Somewhere in the like 33 ranges, probably. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
maybe a high 32 if he can really put the lap together, but I'm expecting a 33. As he's oh, actually that was a very nice run out of there. That's gets the width just right as you just cut that corner where he runs wide though. The game might let him get away with that one though. It's here you don't want to run wide as he just about does it, but he loses the back end. And here you can cut that corner a little bit more than he did, but he's not done too badly through there, especially on the hard tyres as he's now coming down the DRS straight into the tricky final sector.
Yeah, very tricky. It looks
Nice
simple
little
enough,
apex.
but really isn't. Especially with the camber change and the...
It's these corners here that he's gone up to now that really gets you, as he's done that very well through there. If he can get a good run out of here. Ideally, he could have lined himself up a little bit better there, just to be flat out as he comes out of that corner. But hard tyres, so this is just an installation lap.
34.7.
34. Okay. I was expecting
Peanut.
a little bit more.
Is my next protocol.
Oh, that's fine. Peanut. Yeah, Peanut also on the hards, but he's done a couple laps on them, so they should be getting somewhere right about now.
Yep. It tells me he's validated twice as well. But anyway. Still pushing, so it tells me he's still valid. Until I get on board with him and we'll see what happens.
Well, that could have been one there actually, to be fair. But to be fair, I would, if I was him right now, he does not look like he's put a good lap together. I would just dive into the pits. He decides no. He wants to finish this lap.
Yes, he
across
did.
the line with a
34.2.
34.2.
Barry on track. Okay.
Oh,
Zala is
Mr.
down
Curse.
mediums.
That's his new gamer tag, Mr. Curse.
Okay.
As he's actually just warming his tyres up by the things. Wants to make sure those softs are primed and ready for his flying lap. So he looks like he's going to be one of the guys that goes for the soft to mediums.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going to be doing that, but at this moment in time, Zala could be going the other way around. He's on the mediums, so he could go medium soft potentially, but there's a lot of time left in this session for him to change his mind.
Yeah, I think
even the dog agrees.
Yeah, the dogs seem to agree. Yeah, they won't.
Hang on.
They're not going to shut up for this whole thing. But you know,
who was it that I kept going to before in a race, and they kept barking in support, and then every time I
that
went
one.
off, they went quiet.
It was that one.
Okay.
He's frustrated
in the
because he's
game.
getting no attention and he's currently locked away. So I apologise to anyone on watching the stream or watching this back, but not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately.
Oh, well.
But
It's
Barry
cool.
has started his lap here, and
This is all I
been
can't
a
be
very
bothered
aggressive. But
to
like I
finish.
was going to say quickly, actually, is I'll be surprised if we don't see most people come out on the softs now. With the amount of people that are on the softs in the top
Yeah.
10 now, it's just a case of it's going to be a soft to get anywhere up there.
Yeah, that's a good point. People like Legends might not do that. He may go, he's on track now, so let's see what he's actually up to on the mediums.
End of sector 1, he is 2 tenths up. That's still only a 33 though, so I'm not entirely sure whether he's putting the lap together. Actually, he's done nicely through that corner there. Oh, that's a little touch wide. I think he might have got away with that.
1.5 tells me he did, but I've been wrong before.
Definitely looks like he's still going for it, so... Let's see what Sector 2 says. Sector 2 says he's up 5 tenths. So...
Yeah, get in there.
He's definitely getting there, but I'm hoping these deltas are right, to be fair, because I'm surprised it's not much more of an improvement than he's currently on.
Could have just been a slow final corner before. Just skews the delta a little bit.
Maybe.
We'll see.
As he comes across the line to a 34.
32.4.
That's a bit of an improvement, but it's not enough to put him in the top 10.
I don't know what I don't know what I was expecting to be. I'm confused. Anyway, let's find someone who's on a lap. Maxi Bone. Oh,
yep.
There's Maxi Bone been here before.
In some ways I feel like I recognise the game attack, but I don't know whether it's from like a multiplayer lobby or whether it's from this, to be honest.
Yeah, okay, well, we may or may not have seen him race before.
But he's in the horrendous Ferrari, and anyone who likes Ferrari, I'm sorry that I've just offended you, but the Ferrari is a horrendous car in equal cars, and to be fair, prove me wrong.
I'm not going to argue with you. He's in the unluckiest car on the grid. He's got number 13 on it.
Oh, well, that's his own fault, really, isn't it? He's given himself some bad luck there as he's coming around the final corner. He only does 32.9.
32.9.
See?
No, it is a terrible car.
Terrible car. That's all the cars.
Still going round and round on hards.
Right. I guess Skunk's settled on just putting himself comfortable with the track, maybe, and just wants to start near the back. I don't know. It's an interesting strategy,
maybe.
But it's an interesting line. But you know, whatever. I think I'm gonna watch Peanut as he's about to start a lap, and I want him to prove me wrong that the Ferrari's a piece of rubbish.
It's a challenge. Let's see if they can rise up to it.
Yep, so here we go.
Out there in the internet universe. Oh, Solar goes a little wide.
Comes through turn 1. Oh, what do you think? He's done alright there. He's done alright there. The car did bounce, though. Bouncy Ferrari. You're not meant to bounce. As he's, right, here we go. Into the right-hander up here. He's done alright there. Good exit. Oh, that could be a touch wide. I know that if I was to do that, it would have been validated. But he's still going for it, so maybe he's got away with it. Down a fifth. Well, actually, he went down a fourth. Oh, there we go. Look, see, that's Ferrari's fault. That.
It's also my fault.
Oh.
I literally cut to him as he did that.
No, that's Ferrari's fault.
I've got to stop this. Okay, I won't take the heat for that one then. Cool.
He's low on fuel as well, so this lap is all he's got. So this is going to be interesting. As he's coming through sector 2, he's 5 tenths up. It's not going to be anywhere enough to put him anywhere near the top 10, I don't think, if he continues at this kind of pace. But the final sector can be a place where you gain a hell of a lot of time, or lose a hell of a lot of time.
Yeah. That's where I binned it last night. Well done, me.
And he's gone into the pits. Interesting.
Speed demon, anyway. He's just started a lap. And he's ended his lap at turn 2.
Well,
Oh, he's still in mode 5, so maybe he got away with that one.
or maybe
He's just doing what he... Maybe he just wants to go for it to see what he could have done.
Maybe he's only put so much fuel in his car that he has this one lap, so he's got to go for it anyway.
Maybe. Nomad in sector 3. Just coming around the penultimate corner.
Oh,
He's got the fuel on, and he's got no wheels.
Me. That one's on me. I jumped to him and he lost the car. That's on me.
Well.
I
know what he's done. He's yeah, don't look at. I mean.
Oh my god!
At the
It's
end
a
of the pit
party
lane.
at the pit lane exit. Oh, there are 4 cars, literally all leaving now. I literally jumped to Legends to see if he was coming out, and I saw 4 cars. So they're going to have a relatively, quick out lap.
148 for Mystic to get round. He's just out the pit exit now.
It's enough time,
That's
but it will not be a slow warm-up.
Anyone
lap,
behind him will be in trouble.
Speed Demon's coming in, so Speed Demon's qualifying is over.
Yep, down in P15 for now.
As Alex is left. Time to do the strategy. Hold on. Invite to game. Now here's the fun thing.
Nomad out in P11. Come back to Mystic shortly, but Button is on a lap, who was really unlucky last week, and probably hate us for bringing it up again, but probably deserved more than he got. But he kept plugging away there and just got a good result in the end, but could have been fighting for a podium. But anyway, we'll see what happens this week. Sorry, Dragon. As I quickly grab a tactical drink.
Has Alex rejoined? Before I say
I haven't seen yet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, grocery Button's lap, to be fair, so.
Invite to game. You
Might run out of ERS, where he is 3/10 up. But needs to find a lot more than that, though, to be anywhere near the upper reaches of the top 4.
Yep, as Maxi Bones just started a lap as well in that Ferrari again. So here we go, as Alex's qualifying's over, as Cullen is over, and so is Skunk Burners. So still 17 people out there.
11, and that is Button into P5. His qualifying is over though.
Button into P5. Jose's coming to the pits, so that's him done.
Oh, Mystic! That's my bad.
Oh, well, you've ruined Mystic here, but I'm still going to watch Maxi Bone here. He's gone up a 10.5 in his first sector. That could mean everything, and it could mean nothing. I don't know how good his first sector was last time, as he's now coming through sector 2. Opened his DRS late. Maxi Bone in that Ferrari there. One of his quickies up 3 temps, but again, final sector here. This is where we saw Legends suddenly jump from 5 temps to 1.2 seconds. So we could see something similar here.
And Cesaro just couldn't get a lap in the end. We'll start at the back. Never mind, alternate strategy. Could even go hards to softs if he wants to. And that is Maxi Bone in P17.
Improved, it was invalidated. So
wouldn't have got him in the top 10 anyway, if that helps.
Wouldn't have got him in the top 10. It would have given him a couple of
his
positions,
teammate,
though.
Peanut, also did the same thing. 31.9. Ferrari's terrible. He can't take corners, apparently. And that looks to be the end of quali, and did Alex get back in? Never saw him rejoin.
Do you know, I don't know. I did invite him. So
yeah.
Anyway,
looks like Jose has the pole position.
Yep, Jose taking pole there. We'll run. Oh my god, AI! What are you doing? Kyle is rear-ending Skunk. Skunk's rear-ending Button, and Button's rear-ending Kizzy. It's a 4-way.
Is it? Is he still safe for broadcast before 9 p.m? I'm a little bit scared.
It's
but
rundown time, and right, 20th Cesaro, no time. Then you have Skunk Butter Peanut, who just looked like they struggled out there. And then 17th Maxi Bone, Speed Demon Kyle, Nomad Barry, Kizzy, and Clenzo. Then your top 10 are Deer Hunter, Alex Button, Mystic Legends, Chris, Callum Giant, Pancakes on his debut there, showing a good good pace, and he could be one to watch for the race. And then your pole sitter is Jose, and it was a slower rundown because I gave more information. So
I only just noticed 59 thousandths between the top two.
Yes, that was rather close. Oh, now here's the fun bit where we get to sit here and wait for the drivers to start a formation lap where we can then see what tyres they've decided to use. I'm pretty sure all the top 10 are on the softs at least, so there's that. Yeah, all top 10 are on the softs.
Jose's ready to go from pole. Doesn't want to bottle it. Let's see what happens shortly.
This isn't giving people a lot of time to change strategy, I'll tell you that for a fact.
No. It's not, but there shouldn't be too many different strategies around here anyway.
No, I'm just, people outside the top 10 might want to start on the alternate strategy.
Yeah, I know. And we'll find out if the game will let me.
Tyres, yep, there you go.
Okay, interesting.
On the strategy, so
no hards.
Clenzo, Barry, Nomad. Well, the hards aren't really a tyre to use around here unless you get taken out in the first couple of laps. So, like I say, Clenzo, Barry, Nomad, Maxi Bones, Skunk, and Cesala all on the mediums. So they'll be doing a medium to soft race, and then everyone else is on the softs. People to watch on those softs, though, could be people like Kizzy, Kyle, Speed Demon, and Peanut, whose softs should all be fresh for the start of this race.
Just noticed Legends B6. I know you said it already, but he's literally just sunk in that he's B6. Every time I looked at him, he was like struggling in 12 or below. So it's a good job to elevate himself in the final stages, probably. Yeah.
No, he's got to just get a good start now from that 6th place. The person who could be in trouble off the start, though, is Jose. Pole position is not really the place you want to sit.
Not at this track, no. Not the drag you're going to give up to the guys behind.
It's such a long straight that literally, if Pancakes can jump in his slipstream, Pancakes can easily jump in. We've got Giant starting right behind him, who automatically gets that slipstream off the line. And everyone else behind already. Legends is going to get an absolutely monstrous draft, so I think it will be any of those top 6 into turn 1 in the lead. I would go a little bit lower than that, but it'd be a bit of a risk for any of those guys to try and make a move. Now, Russia, before we get going, is notoriously known for a lot of leagues for people not being able to drive on the straights off the start and actually colliding with each other through the first kink. So can they avoid it here tonight? That is an important question.
I'm actually on a barrel roll watch. That's usually your specialty, but
that's my specialty. And if anyone does it tonight, I'm making sure they get kicked from the league. So, yeah, no pressure.
Somehow, Skunk fell to the back, even though he was 90. I don't know, whatever. Formation has been nothing. Can I have a camera angle, please?
Here we go, right, we've got the lights. 2 lights,
Thank you.
3 lights, 4, 5 red lights. And away they go! As actually, it looked like Jose there gets a very good start, although Pancakes with an even better start there. Very, very much nearly contact there, but Giant here with the slipstream. He's going to go split between. Oh, here we go. There's
a horrible mess.
Well, that's lost Nomad.
There's
Clenzo,
a mess.
Skunk, Chris.
Oh, good lord.
You know what? Virtual safety car, really? How is that not a safety car?
And Legends gets a 5-second penalty for getting 2 places. Jam Pancake has a 5-second penalty for collision with Legends. So they've hit each other. Oh my! Oh man!
Legends is getting penalty for gaining positions, but he'd already had those before the yellow flags came out.
I was going to say he was already ahead. I think it's time to say, Stewards, can you knock this off?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a knockable off penalty there. So I don't know. We'll have to take it into account for now. But I think those results may change if at the end of this race. But for now, we're lap 1 and we have a virtual safety car. Again, I'm not surprised it's not an actual safety car, but I feel like I put the curse on for that. I don't know, like, I said it.
I feel like we both sort of did it.
But here we go, virtual safety car has ended, and Mystic here is attacking Jose. Jose's, nearly cut him off.
Well. Button call
Mystic here having another look
at the restart.
And Mystic has managed to get that pass on Jose. Jose's not going to want to give that up.
Cam's having a terrible lap. He's down to 7th in a few corners. Oh, he's gone right. Maybe he had damage. That explains it. A lot more damage has been done that we know about, and there's another 3 cars in the pit lane. 4. Oh boy. 5. What the f...
I think so many people got involved then. But that's promoted. Barry, wait!
Go on, son. I mean... people just gone in just because it was a virtual safety car, just to try and take advantage of it, or what? I'd really just...
I feel like
people have 5-second penalties, stop-go penalties as well. Like, it's mad. It's chaos down there. Red Bull don't even have a front wing ready for Speed Demon.
That's absolutely horrendous. But the front 3 still all right on the back end of each other. Mystic is going to have to think about how he wants to defend in a second, because he's going to have to defend down the very long straight any minute now. And Legends is going to be getting a double toe from these guys, so it could turn out interesting going into the final sector, as Jose here is having a little attack at Mystic now. Legends is just sitting back watching this, thinking, go on, you two have a collision. As all them, I think there was a little bit of contact there between the front 2. And Legends, here you go, Legends has now got a run on Jose.
Oh no! That's the contact.
Yeah, Jose's let's go for the cutback. He's not left room there.
Jose!
Jesus, how have they got away with that?
Oh my word, I don't know. Ooh. It's action-packed, but I think we're... Peanut is through on Sazala, who's up to P6 from the back on the alternate strategy.
Carl and Maxi
again.
Oh no, that was Carl in the pit. Never mind. And Barry's in the pit as well, so he's had to pit. Oh no, Barry, no, no.
Did the curse
don't do this.
Back?
No.
Was he just? Yeah, he's damaged.
He's had to have a 5-second as well. Oh no. Oh, hang on, Jose and Mystic up front, side by side, and now Legends is going to have another little look here. Oh my God, could Legends do a double?
Boys,
no,
boys.
Oh, Mystic, that's run wide. That's going to give Legends that. Oh, wait, Mystic has come back. Oh, my God, what am I watching?
There's no room.
Oh, there we go. Legends has that position now. Mystic fought hard for it, though. Mystic now needs to look at getting closer to Jose so he can get the DRS in a minute, but I don't think it's going to happen, which means he's going to be under threat again from Mystic. And if these two keep battling like this, Jose's going to pull away.
Look in the background. Alex is lurking now.
Yep, Alex is saying, you guys keep doing this. I will come to you at my own pace. There we go, Lego Legends back in that 1 second gap now. He needs to keep it there. Oof.
Frantic start here. I think it's the most frantic start we've ever had since we've been doing
I think so. Sazala here as well on the back of Peanut. Oh no, there's a Ferrari in 5th and 7th. Stop proving me wrong!
Well, if it wants to rubbish, there'd be 1 and 2, so your point's well and truly still on.
Yeah, that's very true. Peanut has run wide, and if Sazala's going to have the DRS, this is going to be Peanut not being able to defend this, that's for sure. DRS is
just
going to make
past
it
Callum by the look
easy.
of it as well. Only P11 and 10.
I tell you what, Cesala is a big threat right now. Yeah, he's currently 4.6 seconds behind Alex, so he's about 9 seconds behind the lead. If I'm doing that correctly in my head, I could just change this to leader. No, yeah, 8 seconds. 8 seconds, sorry, there you go. 8 seconds to the lead. And he's on the medium tyres. Oh, he's got the quick tyre yet to come. It's been a good start for him, especially now he's ahead of one of the soft runners at the moment. So, great start from him in the Williams. But then the Williams is a great car on equal cars, so I'm surprised he didn't really qualify very well in the first place.
He just couldn't get a lap in, to be fair. Like, it was invalidating, so.
There you go, Jose's now starting to pull away. And Legends just can't seem to get with him. And I think Mystic is just being dragged along at this point.
In the midfield as well at this point, so this could be interesting. It's almost forward anyway. P13, 12, 11, 10, and potentially P9 will be in a battle with P8 shortly too.
Yep, and
Peanut and Cesala. Still,
yeah, Peanut really pushing, picking up a penalty just to try and keep with Cesala, so he gets the DRS this time. As I think Cesala, yeah, quite a nasty lock up as well, but he still gets a very good run, which means Peanut's still going to come and attack him, but is he going to be close enough even with this DRS? I don't think he is. This would be a brave dive that he was looking at there, but he just can't. Cesala got a fantastic run onto the straight, I have to say, and Peanut just looks like he might be struggling a little bit.
Oh, there's Button with a
penalty there as well. That's definitely a thing that we're going to have to look at towards the end of this race. This race could be decided on just pure penalties. Anything can happen on the track.
Okay, there's another one.
Barry in 14th, for example, could win this race based on penalties. You never know.
Hey, if that happens, holy shit.
Wow, he just picked up one himself.
Barry just got one.
That's not helpful, Barry.
Right. Barry? That's kind of the opposite of the point we just made, sir. But anyway, make that your last one.
I'll tell you what, Legends has dropped Mystic, and suddenly, within that second gap again.
Yeah. Because I wasn't watching, you see.
Ah, I see. Do you want to go and watch Jose for a minute? It might slow him down, and then we can have a lead, like a battle for the lead. I'll tell you what, Legends wasn't close enough there for DRS though, so it's not going to get any closer.
I'm looking at
straight.
Button, Callum G and Kizzy all pretty much within a second of each other, just there for P10 on the DNF straight as we christened it in another league by accident.
Well, there was a few DNFs
there, very happy.
And this battle is for the final pointers.
Callum through.
Is he? Callum haven't.
Is he?
Yeah, no, I don't know if he is, because he's going to have the inside here. Oh, it's going to be side by side.
Is he or is he?
Couple corners.
Speed
Demon. Oh, well, there we go. Speed Demon decided he's had enough. So we're down to 15 drivers as Kizzy and Callum are still side by side. And Button's going to be there to have a cheeky little look.
Oh,
Jesus! Here we go. Oh, here we Button in a fantastic position. He's got the draft of Kizzy, the DRS. They're going to be 3 wide. Oh,
that's not on.
No, oh, there was contact.
Well avoided, sir.
Yeah, very well avoided. Yeah, you've had to lock up and you probably damaged your tyres a little bit, but well avoided. It's cost you a position to Giant, but in all honesty, it's better than being out of the race.
As you requested, on board with the race leader. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I mean, Legends is there now within 8 attempts now, so this could be intriguing. I think he's going to get DRS this time as well.
I'll tell you what, Mystic gets annoying. If you came across this McLaren of Jose in the wild, you wouldn't want to eat it, would you? It's very brightly coloured, as if to say, leave me alone. Bright yellow helmet there, like a bee.
Do you know what? Legends didn't have DRS though. I don't know how he wasn't in DRS.
A DRS problem.
There is a possibility of that, but I didn't even get the thing coming up saying he was a possible activation, so that's interesting to see. Let's have a quick look here. I'm going to have a quick look at position changes. Oh, wow.
What happened to Gizzy?
I don't know.
Is that terminal, or did he just have enough of whatever the hell was going on?
It says Sector 2, so... But I can't see anyone in Sector 2. I mean, I guess... If one of Peanut and Cesar is technically Sector 2...
I'm on board with Jose. I'm just trying to track where the yellow flags end.
Yes, sended. So, unfortunately, we're not going to see what that is. I think Cesar and Peanut just drove past it. There's a bit of debris there, so maybe that's where that happened. But like I was going to say, looking at his position changes, so this is fucking Jesus. I'm looking at this right now. So Jose has had absolutely no position change. Obviously, starting up in that pole position.
Which you should be surprised about.
4.
Yeah. Okay.
Mystic has made 4. Alex has made 5. Now this is where we know we've had a mad start. Cesar 15. Peanut 12.
Wow.
And Maxi going 10. And then Kyle 7. And then everyone else after that has dropped positions. So
that's mental. I have never seen a start like it. It's utterly...
I've never seen it definitively the first half of the grid making positions and the second half of the grid all losing positions. I don't think I've ever seen it that solidly set like that.
No, it's definitely a strange race, this one, but Mystic's definitely not coping well at the moment. He's fallen right off the back and he's under pressure from behind.
Yeah, the thing you've got to remember as well, this track is very high pace about it, and Legends and Jose are just going to, well, Legends is going to be pulled along by Jose here, and Jose is going to have to be pushing. So these two are going to be going way quicker, as Mystic has no one to pull him along.
Pancake Scarlet button. No, wait, hang on. Never mind, I just saw all the arrows and assumed they were together, but Button's nowhere near them. He'd overtaken Callum G. At the same time as Jam Pancake got past Kyle.
Yeah, he did, so that's ruined the definitive half and half on the position changes. You morons!
Damn it, guys!
Why would you do this?
Restart! You've ruined everything!
Restart, that's it, we're calling it. So, when are we expecting the first round of pit stops for the soft runners? I can't remember what it is, to be honest.
Any time on from about, I would say lap 9 really, maybe 11 if they're fresh, but I think it's definitely running the numbers. You want to pit a little earlier than you usually would. It seems to be a warm track anyway, so.
Oh, Legends!
As Legends.
But he has made that move. Oh wait, no.
Oh,
I'm not entirely sure what happened there because I was on board, and but I think his rear end.
I think he just got a little bit on the curb and it stepped out on him.
Yeah, maybe there's that. It's unfortunate for Legends. He's going to definitely have to pit now. Probably will go on to the mediums though. As you say, Kyle pits. He's on the mediums already though, so that's a really early pit stop. I'd be surprised if he's not going to just jump onto a set of hards.
I feel like Kyle pitted on lap 1 as well, so that's 2 early stops in the first 9 laps for him as well.
Oh, I mean, if he
gone back on the
mediums. He's gone back onto the mediums, so he can take those to the end. So maybe that's just what he's going to try and do now. I feel really sorry for Legends at this point. Legends was on a good race.
I feel like I did it again.
Oh, well, to be fair, I was the one that pointed it out. But, Deer Hunter out. Oh, wait, was that a manual? I didn't remember seeing him going to the pit.
Sector 1.
So I'm going to jump. I'm watching Kyle here to see if I can find out where it is exactly, because he's going through Sector 1 as we speak. He's just gone straight on at turn.
Either brake failure or just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, Jose in, Legends in, as we expected.
Yeah, Legends is going to have to do a lot to try and recover back to the podium in this race, but I say he'll probably
Jose
go
lost his wing somewhere as well.
Oh, and Legends' pit crew was not ready for him.
And he got a
they have
5-second
to wait.
penalty for that earlier incident with jam pancakes.
Which means he's not going to be able to get that removed even now because he had to serve it. I forgot about that being the thing. It's really hard to remove a penalty when you have to serve it, so...
I don't see how. I mean, you just take 5 seconds off your time, but whatever. I understand. But, you know, rules and that. Mystic. He's actually in the lead of the race right now, but...
Yeah, temporary lead. Oh, wait. I think Alex just got a bit of a punt there from Cesala, but Cesala, honestly, Cesala is on a good run right now. He's definitely on for taking some very good points this race. So he's going really late on the brakes. I tell you what, Cesala is being brave on those brakes right now.
Car's out, down to 12. Oh dear, dear.
So yellow flag in sector 3, is that because he went into the pits and restarted? I don't know. Mystic is then going into the pits.
Mystic and Alex
I think he was trying to do a dummy or something. I'm not sure what he was doing. He looked at it, then he came back on the line, and then he went back in, and I don't know what he was planning to do there. But Cesaro, there you go, has taken the temporary lead. I think he'll lose it again to Jose when he comes into the pits. Yeah, all those soft runners are in. Their tyres would be pretty dead now, I would imagine. They all started them on them from qualifying.
For one stop.
Is that everyone been in?
Except for Cesaro.
No, Maxi Bone hasn't. Oh no, those guys are now coming in, never mind. So it's Maxi Bone and Cesala are the only two who haven't stopped.
Oh. Well then. Just to have a quick look at fastest lap of the race. Belongs to Jose, but it's very early stages yet.
Yeah, we could see someone like Cesala take that off of him near the end when he's on those fresh set of softs that will have less fuel to deal with as well. So
exactly, yeah.
For Cesala needs to think about trying to bring some of his ERS back. He has not got very much, 25%. It's enough to keep pushing a little bit like he is now, but a lot of the race he's going to have, or a lot of the lap he's going to have to think about trying to save.
Mystic did come out in P3. That's where he was, so... Interesting.
Actually, Mystic has jumped Jose.
Was he not Jose?
By a
yeah, he has. He has jumped him, yeah, I'm just...
By a significant amount.
But then Jose did have a front wing change and probably a penalty to serve as well in the pits, and Mystic didn't, so
yeah,
that's probably where he's lost the time there.
Surprised with how that start went, and Barry's out!
Oh no, Mr. Jinx.
Barry! I'm going to watch Cesala to see if I can find out where
2.
it is in sector 1 2, so it's going to be right at the end of sector 1. Whether his car will still be there when Cesala gets there, I don't know.
Find out.
Let's have a look. Cesala will be the closest one to seeing where he has either lost it or could have purposely just gone out, depending on where it is exactly. So it's not here, and it's gone. Cool.
I don't even know where the end of sector 1 is.
Here, literally breaking into that turn that Cesala just went through.
Okay.
So he could have misjudged that corner that Cesala's just gone through and tapped that outside wall. Very likely. It's,
yeah, likely.
If you do not get it right, you can hit that wall. So we're down to 11. We had 12.
This carries on. There'll be points for us again, and we're not even out there.
Ha ha ha! And we're only halfway through this race. Gaps have formed a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, they have. Let's have a look at Alex, as he seems to be the only one anywhere near someone else at the moment.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out on that Cesala gap. I'm trying to work out where he's going to come out. As long as he hasn't got anything to serve.
Would be third if he's got no penalties.
I think it would be third. Would it be third or would it be ahead of Mystic? I don't know how. Isn't it like a 20, like low 20-second hit? So it could still come out second. It's currently like a 24-second gap.
If we say comfortable top 3, and then that way we're not gonna look a fool.
Then we're not gonna.
I think he would be third,
predict
but
it right now. If he was to pit now, it would be second, I believe. But he's
Okay.
still got a few laps to go yet before he comes in for those softs. We should see him in lap 16, 17. So
Yeah.
that's the one
15
to
if he
watch
wants
when
to
he comes in.
undercut, but that wouldn't be
If he
recommended
wants
because
to
that's an extra
undercut
lap.
big, yes, an extra lap on those softs, and yeah, there'll be a fresh set. But it's very much a push to take them. Still 12 laps, even on a fresh set.
Runs up to P9 again. He's overtaking Callum for about the 5th time in the race. It feels like them two are forever trading positions.
Yeah,
So let's give
both
him a
on the
bit of
same
screen
tyres,
time.
both on the same old tyres as well. So these guys are full on battling for position here. And they should both be going to the end as well. So this will be for this giant. If he can catch up, he's could be fine for a final point. But currently 10 seconds gap is a lot to catch when you're on exactly the same tyres as the guys ahead.
Yeah. Well, you never know. You never know what's about to happen.
It could be boogie time. Oh, Button! What are you
Button's
doing,
just
sir?
I don't know what he's doing there, but
Has he got
did he damage himself?
I don't know, you know, I'm
I
confused
can't
at how he's
I can't get
managed
a
that.
proper
I don't
camera
think
angle.
he has, actually. That camera angle there I just got, I think he's got
You know
away
what?
with
He's
that.
lucky. He's a very lucky boy.
I don't know what was happening there, though. That's actually confused me.
This race does strange things to people, but I've never seen anything quite like that before. Anyway, I feel like if I carry on saying stuff like that, we're going to think of an old 90s, early 2000s BBC game show. Have you ever seen anything like that? Nope. I think I've lost you with the reference again. Cool.
Yeah, you have.
Excellent.
I don't know which one you're on. I don't know what game show you're on about, so.
I think it's all over. It is now. Lee Hurst, Roy McGrath, Gary Lineker,
Oh.
David
Okay.
Galwell, Nick
I'll be
Hancock.
honest, I've never really.
Field of Sportsman.
Yeah, I've never really
What a
watched it.
peculiar round that was. Yes, you can tell there's very little happening on track if I'm talking about old 90s, early 2000s TV shows. There's,
I'll tell you what, while we've got a bit of a gap here, a lot of people complaining that we didn't have a race restart.
why would we?
Well, for that whole
I don't know the
incident,
rules
but,
here, but like,
but
it's a race incident, unless there's
this
lag
league's
involved.
This league's rules is the only reason you'd have a restart is for a mass disconnection.
Yeah.
So
what I figured.
if that was another league I know of, it would have been a restart just because it ruined a lot of races and should never have happened. But rules are rules.
Not. And for some reason, Button's been held in the pit lane after a stop.
Yep, that's
Lovely game, Coldmasters.
Thing
Talking
is,
of
that's
which,
for
they've
Giant
merged
for
with
the
someone
points.
today. Did you see that tweet?
Yes, well, it wasn't today. I'm pretty sure it was the yesterday or the other day because it wasn't
I
today.
saw it
I saw
today.
it. But
I saw it today
yeah, they
and I was
merged
gonna
with the
tag you
guys
in it
from
and I forgot.
Project Cars and stuff, didn't they? So can we get a decent game maybe then? Because I know a lot of people like Project Cars. I'm not a big fan of the handling system of Project Cars. I'm going to put that out there now, especially
Impossible.
for controller users. Holy
It's
mother of
impossible on the
Christ!
controller.
Do not give me that handling system. Otherwise, you will lose a definite person or player / gamer for your game there, Codemasters. Just saying. But hopefully with that they can fix our lag, because I'm pretty sure the guys from Project
Max
Cars
is in.
have dedicated servers, right? And yeah, Max
that's
is
what I was
in,
gonna
so
I did reply to hopefully you can fix the multiplayer issues with the stability and stuff, but just don't ruin the overall game. We'll see what happens.
because if they combine it, maybe you never know, people. Maybe this is why they were given another contract. Maybe because they can finally give us
Maybe.
dedicated servers.
Maybe now it's all coming out, and this time next year we'll be like, oh my god, best game ever.
I hope.
I don't think so, but it's a hope to have, and it would make sense. But like I said, there's nothing going on track, so we just have very little else to talk about at the moment, other than random.
Do you know what? Right, here's the thing to talk about. Cesaro up front.
Okay.
Has managed to keep a 24-second gap since the last time I mentioned it.
Yeah, he's definitely.
The man is doing an amazing job. Going into Sector 3, he was 2 tenths down on his best lap. The guy, I don't know what he has found on these mediums. But the man is on a mission.
You can hate me for saying it, but he's very consistent. I'm sorry.
Oh no, we're not making no. The thing is, there's an inside joke. No one's gonna get it. Oh no.
Oh well.
I'm disappointed.
It is inside line racing after all.
I'm disappointed in your comment.
Again.
I'm disappointed in your comment. But you know what I'm not disappointed in? Jose catching Mystic. The battle for the lead is on again. Although, again, I feel like Cesaro. I feel like Cesaro could win this race. I think he could come out in first.
Bids, he'll come out in front. Yeah.
And he will be on the soft tyres.
Yeah.
I think. Like again, it depends on what he's got to serve. But do you know what? I'm going to check. Race director.
Callum's in.
Cesaro. Cesaro does have a 5-second penalty actually, so he'll have to serve that.
Okay.
That whole turn 1 stuff. So we're currently looking. I'm predicting a 26-second pit stop.
Okay, so that puts in
26, 27. So that would put in P3, but on those soft tyres, still a big threat. Still a very big. If he can pit at the perfect moment where it says at 24 seconds, all he has to do is catch 3 seconds.
That would be now then. And it is.
And to be fair, it is. There we go. Look, I'm just good at calling this, am I? Really, let's be honest. Here we go. And he will serve this. I'm just going to keep an eye on him in the pits as he's still trying to get to his box. Still trying to come on.
Mystic.
Come on, there we go. There's the Williams box.
A hell of a
as they stand there for 5 seconds.
And around the final corner they come.
Servicing his car.
Across the line.
He's been released. He's still sitting there after being released though. Oh no, I think that was lag. I think he's got that. I think. Oh, actually, he might lose out to Alex.
Get out ahead of
Alex is going to have to drive.
Yes, he does.
Alex comes out ahead. But Cesaro
it shouldn't be a problem for him to navigate.
Set of softs. He should absolutely. I'm going to choose my words correctly.
Mystic and Jose.
I was going to say an M word.
It's a what the?
Contact. Contact has happened.
What
I saw front wing
actual...
flying. Oh my god, what have I just witnessed?
Fudge balls is going on.
I think that's just made Cesaro's job even easier. But who was it that picked up front wing damage?
Yeah.
Jose. Jose's.
I think it was Jose. Which would kind of. I don't know. I don't want to blame anyone, but they try to go round the outside, round the ever-ending left-hand. I really don't want to be doing that.
Attacking Alex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just getting a little bit impatient. Cesaro's really scraping the rear end there of Alex, but it's going to be an easy job. Looking at his side view mirror, that's it. It's done. No problem at all. Now, just over 3 seconds. Yeah, just over 3 seconds to catch the guys ahead. It'll be easy to catch Jose, I think, at this point, if Jose's got front wing damage. I'd be surprised if Jose hasn't got to pit.
Well, he chose not to.
He's carrying on, so maybe it's just bearable that he can continue on.
He's just the left end plate, I think. Everything else seems to be structurally intact, so... Yeah.
Cesaro already caught a second, by the way.
Yeah.
Man is on a mission, and the mission is to land on that top step.
sure
See
he
what I
will.
did there? Did you see what I did? I was going to say land on the moon, but then I
Yes.
was like, no, top step. See, I'm just clever. Play on words. I'm
I
good.
saw what
Good at my job,
I heard
mate.
what you said.
Everybody laugh. Ha 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 ha. Anyway,
Sorry, I got distracted. I saw jam pancakes again. I'm hungry now.
you saw jam pancakes.
My
Well,
bad.
I mean, to be fair, I would be distracted by pancakes. Let alone jam pancakes. You know, why not? But I think Cesar's got this race in the easy. In all honesty, unless there's some major contact when he goes for an overtake. I mean, look at the gap already, 1.2, and you've still got 8 laps. Wow, yeah, 8 laps. I was trying to write this down. You've got 8 laps once they come through this final sector and across the line. So this is a piece of cake for him, I think.
Oh, cake. Where's the cake? I'm having pancakes. I'm going to have some cake. Oh, Jesus. Was he the lag or Jose's just got very close to the wall there?
Well, I'll be honest.
He's lucky he got damage, otherwise he would have just got damage, I think. Yeah, Cesar's taken fastest lap, as you
like I
earlier.
said. Fastest lap and jam pancakes picking up a
Jam
penalty,
pancakes,
but
an
look
engine
at the
point.
straight line speed difference. Oh my god, that's disgusting.
That is just... That's not acceptable.
Wait, he used
It's just
full coming out of
unfair.
that? No, what is this? I can't
It's
use
just
full coming out of
unfair.
that. It is just unfair. I honestly cannot see this ending any other way. I think it's going to be, as long as penalties does not affect it in any major way, I think it's going to be Cesar Mystic Jose.
Yeah. Alex Degu's there to capitalise if anything happens. He's just got to get in this
So yeah,
slightly
to be
window
fair,
just in case.
If Alex can get into the rhythm, he's on a slightly fresher tyres than Jose, and Jose has front wing damage, so Alex could still take this podium.
Yeah. I like Jose's got a couple of penalties as well, so that could be interesting to really track it a couple of laps. But here comes Cesar. Not quite now, but he is on the charge. And it's only a matter of centimetres before he dives down the inside of Mystic.
Oh, Mystic is fighting it back though. Mystic is still there for the inside, but there you go.
Yeah,
even
and
around the
there you go.
outside grip. That's all you need. And that's solved. Alex, there we go, as we mentioned before as well, has caught a little bit here on Jose, so this is still on. We're going to have a quick look at their penalties between those two. Jose on no penalties. He has 4 warnings, but no penalties.
How does he manage that?
Alex has 2 penalties from the start of the race, so that's interesting.
Okay.
But no
There's
others
one for
after
Jose,
that.
by the way. Literally one just popped up.
Okay. Let me just quickly find out what Alex got on the lap 1, because it could have been something that's already served. He got 2 5-second penalties on lap 1. So one of those will be served. I don't know if it serves both of them when you do your pit. So I don't think it does. I think it does one.
No, I don't think it does. It would stack them, wouldn't it?
So we've got a 3-second penalty for Jose and a 5-second penalty for Alex. So there's a 2 seconds that Alex has to have on Jose at the moment, and right now he hasn't got it, but he is closing in.
He's still getting closer. Mystic's still hanging on to the back of the DRS range on
You know
Cesar,
what?
but
Someone just pointed something out in the Twitter chat.
yeah.
And if it stays this way, driver of the day easy.
Yeah.
Cesar lost
Pretty
first.
easy. Yeah. I think Mystic just got one there as well, so that's not going to help his cause.
No, I don't actually know how many Mystic has actually. That's a good question. Let's quickly find out, shall we? 1, 2, he has 3.
You see that's... Oh yeah,
So that's 9
not
seconds
going well
to
for him.
5. That's 9 seconds to the 3 seconds to the 5 seconds. So he's looking to need 6 seconds over Jose, which he has not got. And he needs 4 seconds over Alex, which he also just about has right this second, but he's going to lose that. Do you know? I don't think Mystic's going to keep the podium if this keeps like this. I
down
may
to
have
the
been
wire.
wrong by my initial prediction.
Well, that was obviously penalties, as you said at the top, would decide this race.
Well, yeah, there is that.
I didn't think you meant it in quite this way, though, in all fairness. But he's actually
No,
quite
I
literal.
thought it would have been maybe middle of the pack somewhere or something that it got decided. I didn't expect it to be for the podium.
Yeah, I feel like anyone can change at the end.
I'm going to keep an eye on Alex here, though. Within that, well, I say within that second, he's just over a second as he's gone through the DRS. So, not going to get DRS now, but he's closing in a hell of a lot. Jose just clearly, I think that front wing's starting to affect him on the more worn medium tyres now, and he's just
Legends
starting
and
to feel it.
side by side. Jam Pancakes just about holds him off.
Yeah, Legend's trying to recover something from this race. To be fair, he's currently, if I'm not mistaken, equal to where he started. Yeah, he is. So, to be fair, if he can make this position, he will have made a position in this race. Not as many as he may have done without the initial contact, but
Yeah.
still on for a good recovery.
21 lap old hard
Oh,
tyres
Alex and Jose.
versus 13 lap
And it's
old
done.
mediums.
Actually, no, Jose's coming back. He just can't do it though. I think Alex has got that. So now Alex needs to make a 2-second gap in 4 2/3 of the lap, which
Easy.
should be able to do.
I say that like I can do that, but yeah, it's easy. Just watch this.
Ooh, Jose making mistakes like that though, it will be easy. Oh, Jesus. Man, had a big moment.
Suddenly the battles have started to appear all over the field again. Button down in P11, now it takes P10.
Yeah, that final point. Giant though on 21 lap old worn hards, to be fair. As much as those hards can take this whole race pretty much. Literally, if you didn't have to pit, if it was not a necessity to have to pit or a rule to have to pit, he could have started on lap 1 on these tyres and gone to the end.
Ooh. Legends finally makes the move stick. After a couple of laps of battling, he's through to P5. But I do believe he's got penalties as well, so he's still not safe.
Yeah, that.
He's just got so much more drive out of corners now on this.
Yeah, there is that. And again, Jam Pancakes on those. And now what is 22 lap old hards. So similar scenario to Giant. Just a higher position.
Yep. Maxi Boni is 5 seconds behind as well, so he's should catch him on those tyres, but they're not particularly great. The 8 lap old softs. They're not at the best either, so this could be very interesting. I guess we'll watch
Interesting,
Jose
and he's
again,
close
just
enough for
because
penalties to take effect as well if there's enough of them. I can't wait to check which ones they've got though, because there's a lot of drivers to have to check when I come from. But we'll find out at the end as Jose not being dropped by Alex. So as long as Jose doesn't pick up another penalty, he's currently still in contention for that possible 3rd place.
it's possible. What's going to happen, we don't know. And I'm not sure these drivers really know either. But
No, I think they just got to concentrate, keep their mind on this race, and just go for everything they can on track for now.
yeah, and it's going to be a exciting finish, I guess. Because we have no idea who's going to finish where, and Peanut's not going to help his own cause. Jam Pancakes and Legends side by side again. You're never going to get through that way though. Still fighting. Great to see. 23 lap old hard tyres, he's still fighting a guy. That is brilliant. The DRS as well. Legends goes defensive. Oh, hang on. Who moved direction now? I'm not sure. But let's put Legends off at turn 1. And back behind Jam Pancakes.
Yeah, I'm surprised Jam Pancakes is able to fight back actually. But then I guess they're both going to be struggling because Legends on those Those mediums are going to be coming towards their moment. Yeah, that's very harsh, game. Come on, be sensible. Jam Pancake's on his 23-year-old laps tires. They're both getting to that point where the tires are going to start both be wearing away. It's just a case of who can manage it better. There, the rear end. Legends, control yourself. Save your sexual references for after the race, please, sir.
Yeah.
Pancakes has not given you permission to enter his jam.
Wow.
Sorry, I had to say that. Jose finally falling back from Alex now, so Alex might actually find this gap to hold onto the podium.
I think he's just managing the RS. He'll probably come again strong on the final lap. As he does back up as I say that, and back down again, realising he's got a couple of laps left.
Yeah, they're both around that 40% mark, so I don't need to be doing too much saving.
Sure, everyone's fine for fuel. Don't see any fuel lights on in any. Jam Pancakes and Legends are just, they don't care. They want 5th place.
Well, every point counts, really, doesn't it? And Jam Pancakes really, he's a bit of an unfortunate start to the race, but he's really showing what he's worth for his debut in this division, in this league. I'm not sure whether whether he's changed division or whether he's just brand new to the league. Whichever one it is, definitely showing his worth here. And showing some of the maybe more experienced drivers he's here to play.
Giant's giving up on those hard tyres. I think he just wants to go quickly.
Yeah, I think he just wants to prove a point.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it would take that extra point off of...
I believe it was Cesaro.
No, it's Peanut now.
Peanut's got it. Oh, okay then.
Yeah, that would take that off. Oh, we go. Legends having another look here at Pancakes. He's managed to do it. Oh, no, actually, they're still side by side. What am I witnessing right now? There we go. Legends has done it. But, again, did he want to do it there? Because now Pancakes is going to be within that DRS.
That's a good point. He can't do anything about it now. He's gone past, so all he's got to do is just try and hold off.
He's got to hope like that, and pray.
Look at that.
That was a very good exit, and in fact, I'm not even sure. Oh no, it is open. I just couldn't see it for some reason. It does not look open from the camera view I'm getting.
Cesaro,
as all Cesaro. Naughty, naughty boy. Oh, Jam Pancakes are going on as well.
Shouldn't really be watching the leader, but this is just engrossing stuff. P5.
Yeah, I think we'll have to jump on board with Cesaro in a second. He's coming up to the final sector. But this battle here is absolutely mentalness.
That's...
Oh, wait. Pancakes has made a massive mistake there. I'm surprised he hasn't picked something up for that, because he didn't... It looked like he just did not brake. Not to be honest.
I think we're all inventing new lines for this track and make it a little bit more interesting. But anyway, Cesaro's coming into the complex now. The final couple of corners to negotiate. Once again, that's where I binned it last night. Well done, me.
There we go, he's going through the final corner now as the start-finish straight is just there. And there we go, he's across the line first for now.
Mystic hold on for a podium.
I don't think it's going to change with penalties. Mystic there for the final turn. He's sat second. Those penalties dropped him further back. Alex has jumped him on the penalties. What's going to happen? Jose
jumped him by 2 tenths. Ouch.
Ooh,
it's down by 2 tenths, and Jam Pancakes and Legends have crossed over the line.
Yeah, that's interesting to have a look at there, but Maxi Bone actually. Sorry, hang on, hold on.
Maxi Bone has jumped to P5 somehow.
He's jumped both of them there by a good gap.
Did he just have like no penalties?
You know what? I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. But yeah, that's those guys done. Peanut, here we go, coming across the line. He won't jump anyone, but he might drop back. So let's see. You got Peanut. He comes across the line. What's going to happen? We're here with Button. Button's going to jump in, but Callum's going to jump in both. And then Giant.
Giant,
38 seconds
still
behind. He's going for a very fast lap right now.
Give him
I honestly think
a
he's about to
rocket
take
ship.
his fastest lap.
He'll still be P11. Sorry.
Yeah, he's not Alonso.
The final moment of his lap.
Alonso didn't say those words in a Williams. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what?
He might as well do though. He might as well come back.
He
And
might as well have done.
Say that now. Fucking hell. Here we go across the line,
Williams
and there
P11.
we go. P11.
What will he want?
And well, I mean, he was last of the finishers, but he did better than 9 other people.
Mate, we did better than 9 other people, and we didn't even take the grid.
There you go. There's the podium, right? As you're watching that or whatever, I'm going to jump over to the next screen to get a nice little rundown. And right, well, we'll start with the many DNFs. We have Chris, Skunk, Plenzo, Nomad, Demon, Kizzy, Deer Hunter, Kyle, and Barry. Barry was our last DNF in that race, actually, so better than normal, Barry. Well done. But then we go 11th to the Giant, who was a bit further back than maybe he would have liked. And then our top 10 goes Peanut Button, Callum, Pancakes Legends, Maxi Bone, Mystic, and then our top 3 of Jose, Alex, and Cesala. Now I'm going to ask this quickly now because you did it to me last time. Have you invited the top 3 or do I need to do it?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I don't know what questions we're going to ask.
I was just engrossed in the penalties, man. What the hell, man?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know what questions to ask. So if you have anything, feel free to take over this week. Because I genuinely don't know.
I don't really have a lot either, to be fair. Like, there's, like, just last to first. What else can we ask him about that?
Okay. Oh, wow. Well, do you know what? I'll come up with some on the spot. Do not worry. We'll do this on the spot. Why not? Okay, well, all 3 of them are here. So if you could all make sure you have included your audio. And we'll start with the man whose gamer tag we never pronounce right, but we're calling him this anyway. Jose, you started on pole, and it looked like you could have maybe had it for that throughout that first stint. And then after the round of pitch, you had Mystic ahead of you, which we were a little bit surprised about. So let's just start there with that, because I missed it. Did you have a penalty to serve in the pits that I didn't see?
I had wing damage.
I
was battling with Legends, I think, and he tried to overtake me from the outside in corner 4. I tried to put back, and he spun on the curb. We both crashed. I got damaged. I had to pit. My teammate was in the pit, so I made like a 15-second stop, and that ruined a bit everything. But then I knew I was capable of catching Mystic, and I saw we were 3rd and 4th, and I saw Williams in 1st, and of course it was Tisala doing the same thing he did in Singapore, and I said, oh, okay, he's going to win because he had a like a 30-second lead. So I said I'm going to try to catch Mystic and overtake him. So I finished 2nd, but trying to overtake him, I tried to go out to his inside. He moved a bit. I moved over to his side, and I lost my front wing again. And the last 9 laps I did with an orange front wing, and I was pushing like an animal, and I finished I think 0.2 seconds in front of Mystic because of penalty. So I have mixed feelings about this race, but I'm happy in the end.
Yeah, definitely sounded like you had a bit of an up and down race, but you still walked away with a podium. Let's move on to the next race, which I don't actually remember what it is off the top of my head, because I'm a terrible person. What's the next race on the calendar?
I think it's
Japan.
Japan. Ah, the nightmare track. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's my personal opinion. Let's move on to the next race. What are your feelings about Japan?
Just I'm not really quick there. I'll try to be consistent as always and take advantage of the errors from the other guys and maybe finish in the podium again. It would be really nice.
Yeah, well, hopefully we do, without any bias towards any other drivers, hopefully we do see you up here again. It's always good watching you battle at the front, and just keep it coming.
Thanks.
Right, on to second. Alex, you started 9th. Probably not the most ideal qualifying in the world. But you would have had a nice clear view, I believe, of what happened at the start. Please run us through that madness.
Okay, so honestly, I'm sorry, but I can't name who crashed. But there was basically on the straight, 3 people went into the wall on the left-hand side in front of me. So I had to slam on the brake because luckily I was on the right-hand side of that but I had to slam on the brakes, and I think Clenzo just hit the back of me. And pretty much everyone got about 5 or 10 seconds. I got a 10-second penalty in the end. But after that, it was actually quite a good race because I was 4th or 5th most of the time. And then actually at the end, it was really good because I would have come 4th, but I just kept banging in the laps, and I got 2 positions out of that. So I'm pretty happy actually. And the qualifying, it was pretty bad, but I did lag out before I could do the last run. But I don't think I would have done much better, to be honest. But it's a bit of a strange race because I think everyone was a bit annoyed because a restart didn't happen. It's fair enough, I guess. But I'm kind of happy I wasn't in the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, anyone would be happy not to be in the wall, but like you say, you managed to avoid that utter mentalness at the start that I honestly could not. I feel like I jinxed everyone on that one because I said that could happen, and then it happened. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm sorry everyone involved, but yeah, you managed to make up a nice amount of positions in that race. You kept yourself, well, you looked relatively consistent out there. Maybe a few mistakes here and there, but in general, you were consistent throughout the laps.
Yeah, no penalties on the track limit, so that was good at least.
Yeah, actually, that's one thing. Yeah, I mean, just how have you managed that around Russia of all tracks?
Yeah.
How?
I was just really conservative. I just didn't go for apexes, so I was quite slow, but sort of build. You know, I just did not want to risk it because I knew so many people would have loads of penalties. So I thought just try not go for it, sort of every lap. And luckily, I only got 2 warnings, so it was close.
Yeah, well, in the end, that being conservative gave you a 2nd place. So well done on that.
Thank you.
Oh, right. On to Cesala. This isn't the first time I'm going to ask this. Let's be honest. But last to first. How on earth do you keep on doing it?
A hell of a lot of luck. A lot of luck.
Yeah, I mean, well, some luck was involved.
That's
Definitely
all
helped
I
to
can
start
say.
with that whole mentalness to give you some positions. But it looked like that alternate strategy worked out for you, and you just, even after those guys getting onto the fresh mediums, you just seem to still have about the same amount of pace as them.
Yeah. I don't know, I got into a groove as soon as all the mess happened, and then I kept my head down and I knew I was pumping laps in. I had a 5-second penalty as well, well, I guess everyone had a penalty. But I had a penalty, I had to serve in the pit, and then that was, well, that got done, and then chased down whoever was in front of me. I think it was the top 3. Yeah, a lot of confidence on the new soft, so I was able to make the moves quite easy. In the end.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't have a lot to ask you because it may seem stupid not having a
Oh,
lot to
yeah,
ask you
it's
going
just-
from 20th to
it's
first,
nuts.
but you just
Yeah.
you just drove a race and everything
Yeah.
just was made easy for you once you got onto those fresh tyres. And in all honesty, all I can say is well done for doing it again.
Cheers.
But we'll ask you the same thing because I need another question to ask you. Japan, thoughts? How well can you do?
I'm not sure. I haven't really drove Japan a lot on this game, but last game I enjoyed it a lot, so we'll have to see what happens when we get there.
That's fair enough. I don't like the words coming out of your mouth saying you like Japan because anyone who likes Japan is an utter psychopath. But we'll see where you can get next week. So again,
Yeah,
well done.
hopefully
on
get a
the
qualifying
first. Well, yeah, I hope so because I don't want to see another last to first. Please.
It's stressing me out.
But yeah. Again, well done on the
Cheers.
first position. Good points for you and the Williams team. Not often we get to say that this year, but I mean in real life, the game, you say it all the time. But yeah. But with that, I'm gonna hand it back over to Mackie to close out the stream.
Thank you very much. Don't really have a lot to add. Pretty much just echo the sentiments as I always say every week. Good driving to get a podium. See you next week at Japan. But if you do last the first round Japan, I'm going to suspect you are half cyborg, Sazala. So it's he has to be. Anyway, good night everybody.